Hey guys, what's up? This is Angryjon here once again, and we have the fucking ban list out, which is crazy. This is on Reddit because this is how I just learned of the news. I took a peek at some of the ban cards, so this is kind of crazy already. So this is Konami Europe. It's a verified account, so that's why I kind of figured out this was legit. And it seems that the European side already updated the ban list, but the TCG side the American side has not. So yeah. But yeah, this is the new ban list. The last ban list was in November, and it was kind of like an emergency ban list to hit spirals. They put GoFu at 1, they put set rotation at 1, and they put a quick fix and drone at 1. So this is a new ban list. I saw some of the ban cards, like I said before, and it's kind of the shit. To be fair, it's stuff I didn't actually expect were going to be hit. So the first ban card, the first hit is actually GoFu. So yes, they've actually hit GoFu. Now it's banned, and I'll be honest, it makes perfect sense. I mean, this card is fucking stupid. Let's be real here. This card was really fucking stupid, and I'm not surprised it got hit at all. I mean, it creates an instant link 3, and sure, I mean, tokens are not effect monsters, so you can't just summon any link 3. But the fact is, you could use those two tokens to make Proxy Dragon, and that way you can get to a link 3 with effect monster requirements. So yeah, honestly, GoFu was a stupid fucking card. I mean, yes, it was limited, but if you had this in your opening hand, you were in pretty good fucking shape. So, and not to mention, so many goddamn decks were using this card for link antics, and quite frankly, it sucks for the Blackwing players, but 3 free materials is still bullshit. So that's why they hit it. They also hit Dandelion, which again makes perfect sense. I mean, it's a free token generator. They actually limited Dandelion in the OCG list back in Japan, so I'm surprised they banned it outright. And again, it makes perfect sense. It's just free material now. I mean, it seems they're really hitting after all the major token generators this time around, which is very interesting. I am just hoping they've hit Grindr Golem. I haven't looked at the entire list yet, so yeah. Double Irish Magician got banned, which is fucking huge. For those who don't know, that is one of the cards that Peddler Magicians use. Trying to remember what its effect does. Basically, once per turn, could target one dark spellcaster type monster you control, apply its effect to it, then destroy this card. It doubles any battle damage. But really, that's not the effect that, was broken as fuck. It's the fact you can add a Pendulum Graph card from your deck to your hand, which is an insane effect, given the fact you can trigger this by popping this when it's a scale. So, honestly, Pendulum Magicians are fucked now. I think they're hitting Pendulum Magicians hard this time around, and given that we just received Electromite, oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh my god, rip. I have a feeling they're hitting more Pendulum Magician cards, so rip. Fucking rip. Oh my god. They just received Electromite, and they might not be able to abuse it. That is fucking sad. Oh man. They're probably fucking pissed. Oh my god. So yeah, please hit Grindr Golem. Level Eater, okay, so they didn't hit Grindr Golem, which is fucking depressing to know that they didn't hit the card. That's obviously such a big fucking problem right now. But Level Eater, I'm perfectly fine with that. This was a card I actually wanted banned because of fucking Link Karibo being a thing. And, yeah, this is perfectly fine. Because, to be fair, I've always had a problem with Level Eater the minute it came out. And it took this long for them to actually ban it, so I'm happy about that. I mean, it sucks for people who like free tribute fodder, but this card is just stupid now, especially with links. So, yeah. Maxi is banned? Oh, shit. Okay, I kind of saw this coming too. I mean, the TCG doesn't make like much of a secret that they fucking hate this card. The OCG is like, yay, Maxi, but the TCG is like, no, not Maxi. They, like, I'm surprised it took them this long to just outright ban it. So, yeah, I'm not even surprised at this point they've hit max C. So, yeah. Oh my god, they hit Crobat Joker. Holy shit. Yeah, Peddler Magicians are fucking dead. I mean, not only did they lose the Pendulum Graph Tutor, but they lost the fucking Performapal Tutor. Oh my god, that is huge. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, Pendulum Magicians are fucking dead. Like, it's hard to recover from losing Double Iris and fucking Crobat Joker. And what sucks even harder is that was like one of the budget decks as well. Like, people who were on a budget were able to run this, and it was like a really damn good deck, but budget players got fucked. They got fucked hard by this. God damn. So they didn't hit Grindr Golem, but they sure as hell hit fucking Crobat Joker and Double Iris Magician. So it seems they really want Pendulum Magicians to fuck up and die. So, yeah. I don't know if they can recover after this. I don't know. It seems unlikely. And that's all for the banned cards. So they banned 6 monsters. They didn't ban any spells. They didn't ban any traps. So, yeah, this is kind of crazy. So they hit the cards that made Link summoning ridiculously easy, except Grindr Golem for some fucking reason. They hit 2 of the key cards in Pendulum Magicians, and they hit Max C, which, let's be real, is a bullshit hand trap, no matter how you spin it. So, okay. Now for the limited cards, I have no idea what these are going to be. Hopefully Monster Reborn is limited now, because that would be kind of crazy. So that way, the people who went with the Lost Art campaign actually get to use their copy. So let's find out. Towers, yes! Thank you! Thank you. I may not be the biggest fan of Cleafords, but thank you! I don't know why the fuck was banned for so long. I mean, this card is really good, don't get me wrong, but it is not the powerhouse that it used to fucking be. Let's be real here. It's not the powerhouse that it used to be. That shit can be kaiju'd over very easily. There's a lot of outs to this card now that didn't exist when this card was a problem, but now we do. We have, not to mention, Cleafords. Cleafords might be coming back because of this. I really doubt they're going to be meta, because they only have like 1 towers. Plus, some of their other key cards are still, like, limited or semi-limited or whatever, so I don't know. Like, could Cleafords be a thing in the meta? I have no idea, but still, Towers off the list, thank you. I mean, it was kind of stupid seeing this card banned forever, because it doesn't do anything special these days. I mean, it's a pretty cool boss monster, but let's be real. It got most of its value from tributing the shit, tributing those Cleaford shit, so that way their effects go off. But we got kaijus now. It can take care of this thing, so, yeah. It's just I keep looking at the ban list, and there's cards I don't understand why they're still banned, because, they're not really a danger anymore or anything like that, so I'm happy about that. Grindr Golem is limited. Yeah, I mean, if they were not going to ban Grindr Golem, at least limit it, so that's fine. I personally don't like that it's still a thing, but limited, I think I'm okay with it being at 1 for now. I mean, I still think it's a bullshit card and shouldn't actually fucking exist in the game. There's just too many loops and stuff like that, so at least it's not semi-limited. At least it's not semi-limited. So I'll take that. Damage Juggler is limited. Thank you. This is yet another card I don't understand why it was still banned for so long. I mean, Pepe will never come back. I mean, you can hope all you want. Pepe will never fucking come back. That deck was absolute bullshit, but Damage Juggler is alright now. I don't think it's as broken as it used to be. I think Damage Juggler is perfectly fine at coming back. Fuck Blushfire, though. That shit can stay banned. Firewall Drine's limited. This one, I mean, come on. We kind of saw this coming. After all the bullshit loops that thing can do when it's at 3 or even at 2, this was a much-needed hit. I'm happy the OCG did it, and I'm also happy that TCG did here as well. Firewall Dragon is a really good card, but at 2 or even 3 copies, it's just degenerate as all fuck. I'm so glad they put a stop to that. Thank you. Monster Reborn is back. Yes! Called it. I fucking called it. Monster Reborn is back finally after all these years. The TCG finally gets this card back. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit, it took this long for this card to come back. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. This card doesn't do much in the meta anymore. I mean, sure, there's lots of meta decks that run it, but surprisingly not all of them do. Because the game has gotten to the fucking point where even resurrecting a monster from your opponent's graveyard or your graveyard may not necessarily change diddly squat. So, yeah, that's how interesting the game has gotten. I mean, yeah, it sucks we don't have Harpy's Fairduster back, but because it's the same logic there. But Monster Reborn being back, I'm perfectly okay with this. It's really powerful, but it's not going to change. It's not going to turn the duel around like compared to some other cards. And not to mention, not all decks can take full advantage of this card, so I'm perfectly fine with that. It's a nice staple card for a couple of decks. This is cool. It's a nice way to promote the OCG artwork of the thing. Now that thing's a thing, that's redundant. So yeah, I'm really happy that Monster Reborn is back. So I'm hoping it stays that way. I'm hoping they keep it for a while. I don't think it's a problem card anymore. I think it's perfectly fine at 1. It's cool. Spiral Resort is limited. I'm not shocked at this point. I mean, the OCG also hit Resort. But yeah, this is a card that needed a hit so fucking badly. I mean, I think that's like the final nail in the coffin on Tier 0 Spirals. Like, Spiral decks can still thrive even with 1 Resort and 1 Quick Fix and 1... drone, because the OCG has had a few Spiral decks do well, but they're not the Tier 0 shit they used to be, and I think this is a perfect hit. This is perfectly fine, so yeah, I'm alright with this. Solemn Judgement is back? What the fuck? No! No! Oh shit! Solemn Judgement and Monster Reborn are back. Are we in the OCG now? This is OCG levels of what the fuck. Oh my god. Solemn Judgement is back. Oh my god. I am going to love the TCG formats now. Oh my god. Holy shit. And the same thing with Solemn Judgement. Solemn Judgement is not run in every single deck. But the decks that do run it, they have a pretty good card. Obviously going first with this is amazing. Obviously, using this early game is a tad risky because you're going to be losing a fuckload of life points, but Solemn Judgement is more of those late game cards that just really work late game, especially when life points don't ultimately matter at the end. You're going to win anyways. But wow, Solemn Judgement is back. That is crazy. This card has been banned in the TCG for I don't know how fucking long. Like, that is crazy. Wow, I guess they want to promote the Counter Fairies deck. I think that's what they're doing. They want to promote the Counter Fairies deck that just came out in the TCG regions. So, this is crazy. Monster Reborn and Solemn Judgement back. But no Harpy's Fairduster. Okay. I mean, I thought they were going to go all wild and bring back Harpy's Fairduster on top of this, but I guess not. So yeah, Solemn Judgement is back. Holy shit. And that's it for the limited cards. Oh my god. This list is crazy. So they brought back a boss monster. They put Grindr Golem at 1, which I'm not okay with. I wanted the card banned, but that's fine. Damage Juggler is also back, which is great. For All Dragon at 1 is perfectly fine. It makes perfect sense. Fuck the looping. Monster Reborn and Solemn Judgement being back is just crazy and just, it's like nostalgic and shit. And Resort is fine too. I mean, Spirals is a bullshit deck, and I'm glad they're putting that shit at 1. So for the semi-limited cards, if there are any, there's no additions. Okay, so no semi-limited cards, but for unlimited, we have Moral Attack. Thank you! Thank you! Holy fuck, how long have I been asking for this card to come back to 3? Thank you! Fucking yes! My god, this card is not that broken anymore. I mean, it can pop a face-up card, like, whoop-de-fucking-do. Like, this card I've been dying for this card to be at 3 for so fucking long, And I'm so, like, that makes the whole, Cosmo artifact build more viable in the TCG now, because now we have 3 moral techs instead of just 1. I mean, Sight is great with the Artifact Sanctum, but Moral Tech was a nice thing in case you ran out of sights or you didn't have one in your deck, because you might have them in your hand. Who knows? Shit happens. But I'm glad, because as someone who, played with pure artifacts just for shits and giggles, Moral Tech at 3 is fucking awesome. Thank you. Bloodluster Soldiers at 3. Well, if nobody cared when it was at 2, no one's going to care if it's at 3. I mean, this card is pretty cool, but the odds of you running 3 of them is kind of silly, because you're going to break fucking hard unless you can mill your deck constantly. So having this card at 3 is perfectly fine. It's pretty cool, actually. But yeah, it seems that TCG are taking notes from the OCG, and because they have this card at 3 as well. So that's fucking cool. Card Trooper and Thunder King Ryo. Okay. Card Trooper has been at 2 for a very, very long time. I understand why, because it's free milling, but that doesn't erase the fact Card Trooper only has 400 attack points after its effect expires at the end phase. So yeah, it is a risky card, because you have to waste your normal summon, or you use fucking machine duplication to bring multiple copies up. Like, that's like the best play you can do with this card is machine duplication, but it's a fine card. I don't think it's broken. I think it's a fine card. I mean, milling 9 cards is kind of ridiculous, but it does take some setup for you to even do this. I mean, you do need to draw into Card Trooper, first of all. You have to be pretty lucky. Lightsworn decks are going to love this card being at 3 now, if they're even planning on running this, that is, because I don't think the 6-card variants are going to run this, because that would be kind of cloggy, but ones that are like 40 cards or something, they might run this. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. Thunder King Ryo at 3 is fucking nice for stun decks. It's actually kind of an overlooked card. People often forget it exists. For those who don't remember, basically it prevents either player from adding cards to their hand except drawing them. So basically it's somewhat like Mistake on Legs, except it allows drawing still. And you can also negate a special summon with this card. So yeah, it does 2 awesome things, and it has stayed popular for a really long time because of those 2 things. Not every deck uses it, but the ones that do, oh man, dude, they love this card, and having it at 3 is going to make them super happy. That is awesome. Bryoneck at 3, I mean, it's the Arata version. It's not the OP version from so many years ago. This is perfectly fine. Brain Control at 3. Nobody was using Brain Control at 2. Again, it's the eroded version. Perfectly fine with that. Al Shaddoll Fusion. That's great. I don't understand why this card was at 2 for a while, because Shaddolls aren't really doing much right now. So, Al Shaddoll hype is real, I guess. It's pretty good. Future Fusion at 3. Again, it's the eroded version. I'm glad they've bumped it up to 3 instead of just baby stepping it and putting it at 2 first. Infernoids are going to like this card. Infernoids are going to enjoy the fuck out of this card. And any deck that loves, like, mass milling for fusion antics, but it's the errata version. It's not as broken as it used to be, so the card's perfectly fine. Mind Control at 3. I don't know about this one, because Mind Control, for those who don't remember, it can take control of an opponent's monster. It can't be tributed nor attacked, but you can use it for anything else. I don't know if I'm okay with this card being at 3. I don't know. It targets, I get that, but taking control of a monster for free and doing whatever the hell you want with it, I don't know. This might open up some antics. So yeah, kind of crazy to have this card at 3. We'll have to wait and see. Preparation Rites at 3. This is great for ritual users. Not much else to say except ritual hype, I guess. Sacrifice at 3. Ooh, shit. So, okay. They didn't bring back Cleaford Scout at 3, at least. But Sacrifice is at 3. So, it seems the TCG wants Cleaford to be a thing. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know about this thing being at 3. I don't know. we're going to have to wait and see on that one. I don't think Klees are going to be meta, but this is kind of nice to have this card at 3 again. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit much. Bottom strap hole at 3. Thank you. I don't know why this fucking card was at 1 for so long. I understand they had to limit it because they didn't want Pendulum decks dying so often to this one card. But actually, does this card even work on Pendulums? I don't remember. But anyways, this card is at 3 now. That is crazy. And it's actually going to make this card way more viable now compared to so many years ago. It's more viable now. It's more reliable. I mean, 3 copies, it's going to make this super consistent. Trap Tricks decks are going to like this, especially those who, or really anything that runs Rufflesia. I can't pronounce things today. Anyways, bottom strap hole at 3. That's cool. Now it would be crazy if Torrential Tribute was at 3. Ceasefire at 3. Wow. Okay, burn decks are going to like that. Chainburn, I guess loads. I guess Chamber's like the only one that comes to mind in terms of meta relevance, but burn decks in general who loved using this card, they're gonna like this even more now they have 3 copies. I mean, this card is fucking scary. It's a really, really scary card if it goes off, because this can win games. So that's kind of nuts. Jawa Trio 3. I mean, come on. We have links now. I mean, they can out the tokens really easily. Jawa Trio was kind of pointless being at 2 for so long because, again, link swerving. It seems they're actually cleaning up most of the semi-limited stuff from what I understand. Like, they're, like, getting rid of a lot of semi-limited cards. That's kind of crazy. I think Simo's going to really like that. But yeah, Jawa Trio is at 3. That's perfectly fine. Torrential Tribute is at 3. Okay, I called it. I fucking called it. So, we have Bomb Travel and Torrential Tribute at 3. Oh my god, this list is crazy. This list is fucking crazy. Holy shit. Wow, so, how do I feel about this? Well, I hate the fact Grindr Golem is still a thing. But, I like the fact that they brought back Monster Reborn and Solemn Judgement. I like the fact that we have Torrential Tribute and Bomb Trapple at 3, which is going to be fucking crazy. And Peddler Magicians are dead. Electromite's a bullshit card with Peddler Magicians. They knew that, so they hit the deck that was going to abuse it. So this means Peddler Magicians are not going to do well in the meta anymore. I don't know if they can recover from these hits. I don't think so. I could be wrong, though, but man, that's a huge hit for them. Like, wow, they hit their consistency shit, and that sucks a lot. What else? Burning Abyss have barely been hit at all. Burning Abyss don't care. What other top decks? Spirals are not going to be so I don't know what's going to be the top deck right now. I don't know. I guess Trickstars are going to be the top deck of this upcoming format. Because they got hit the less. They didn't even hit fucking Reincarnation. Yeah, I just noticed that just now. They did not hit Trickstar Reincarnation. Which is fucking ridiculous. So, that means Trickstars are going to be the top deck, most likely. So, yeah, this list is crazy. All kinds of crazy. So, that's all I have to say on the matter. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm just in a loss for fucking words. This list is crazy. God, I love this. Anyways, this is Angryjon, over and out.